drop. But I think again, that's one of those things where again, it's like you're in the first. You're either out.
Yeah, it's either you
stay.
get it or you like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's it.
Yeah, I was like, I had to grab my ball under.
Oh, that was
Jace's.
brutal.
Yeah. well, she was still fine though. Like she didn't
Yeah.
have to like maneuver anything. Like she said it, and I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, she said she was bugging a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's grab your ball.
Yeah,
You're like, oh yeah, I gotta grab it.
Well, no, because it rolled.
You hear it behind. I was kind of having a bit of a laugh.
Dude, you see like the curve, the thing that curved like that was curved like this. It literally rolled like this. Mine rolled and it went back around. Like it literally made a U-turn at the last.
And then
possible
you're on your stomach, and then Helena's like trying to focus.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That, Helena's
I pulled him out. I was like,
I know somebody else who like warm-ups again right in front of me, and again just like
yeah.
I know, I grabbed it, but again, in my mind, I was just like, I didn't want to make Jay start all over again, right? Because like that was, I had to make a split-second decision moment because she said my name and I knew I could have grabbed it, but because like the decision was in my hands. So in my head, I'm like, I feel like it's disadvantageous to her for her to stop right now and start again, you know. So I didn't want to do that. So that's why I was so quick, because there was the only way I was gonna get it out without getting my.
It was coming back one more. Yeah, it was on the way.
Yeah, exactly. It was literally on the way. So I was just, that's why I like was so quick. And I understand that's also like kind of distracting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, I felt like if I had done the other thing, it would have been like, oh my God, are you serious, man? I said your name. Grab the ball.
It did happen to Josh.
No, it did happen to Josh, but I'm just saying in the beginning, in that moment, like to be like, oh my God, I was doing it, and I said your name. Grab, like what? Because I would kind of feel that way too. So that's why I was like, the decision was in my hands, and I felt like I made the right one.
Yeah.
So but I still totally understand, regardless that if she feels.
talking about the comp.
This is my hat. Is that yours? Yeah.
We all took.
You were saying like my brown pants. You should wear a hat.
We should, man. We really should go to bed, but like this is the one night I actually am not.
Oh no!
Every single night I've been going to bed on time.
It's an orange one. It's a good.
I'm pretty like today's been a long day. I'm gonna sleep like a rock tonight, but like right now I'm just kind of like settling. I'm in the process of settling down. Might have a tea. I don't know.
Ooh.
You want it?
I would do one.
All right. Anybody else? Tea?
I'm okay.
Like a peppermint one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll do one. My throat's just
to
muck.
make your bed in the dark.
You know what?
Oh fuck.
Well, that's what Betty was just saying. Like we can crank the door. Open.
Okay. Yeah.
And we can do
We'll make some noises,
comforter.
We'll make some funny
Yeah.
sounds. It'll be fine. Yeah. Everyone will be like. And we'll go
Everyone's
to bed.
like, oh, I love that you're doing that right now. Let's kill her.
Do you want some help?
Really awesome for all of us.
Yeah, like I was actually hoping you did this when the lights went out. You weirdo. It's orange, right?
Honestly, you'd still probably do a better job than me.
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious. That was really funny.
Oh my God.
You know what I looked over and Moose was just wrestling with a fucking like
Trying to put the bed
absolutely
sheet on,
sparring
but he had like the corner right in the side.
right in the middle
And
of
he's
the
like
fucking bed.
struggling with it. These guys are watching him just dying laughing. Moose never made a bed in his life.
What?
No, I have made a bed
His
before.
mom makes his beds for him.
I have made a bed before, but it's just my mom never lets me do it, so I do it like maybe once a month. Yeah. It's not even on me. Like it's like I literally have to fight
even on
I literally have to fight my mom. Look, it's literally that
three
serious.
keys,
I would
anybody
literally
else?
have to,
I'll
like,
have. Yeah.
4, 5.
I just had one. I'll be okay.
All right, literally, you know. I don't know if y'all have ever
night.
scrapped your mutters, but like I don't
Good
know.
night,
like,
Betsy. Good night. Oh. Oh, we got 38 minutes probably left on the dryer. Yeah. It's ill timing for sure, but.
And it is dark as hell. Everybody in our room is out.
See? Like I knew it. I just knew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All the rooms are probably dark.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, it gets.
Did you by chance sneak in there when there was that cell?
Well, just so many emotions.
Pretty good, yeah.
I left my towel there. I'll take that.
Gone, like conked out.
You wake up early then.
No, and it sucks that we.
'Cause every time I wake
sucks
up,
that we
it's
didn't
like-
get these washed earlier.
I wake
but
up to the sound.
Yeah, my mom.
We'll try to keep it as quiet as possible. Obviously.
She's watching her shows right now.
Yeah.
Just chilling in
Yeah.
bed.
Big Brother? Is that what she watched?
No, but she is
Who
this
has the
year.
single bed stuff? Oh, you do, right?
Remember I got up and you were like, I've been up for like 3 hours. I was like, what?
I'm really curious how much.
Yeah.
Do you think she watched these?
Yeah, of course.
Well, mine was like obsessed with you. Like,
And honestly, like, yeah, I get you for sure.
my
It's almost time, yeah.
across the country.
Leave. Like more single beds will become available. And it'll be more of a.
And
Yeah, I know. It was weird. Her mom chose to sleep with me over Jess. I don't know why, but
Yeah. Every single like at 7:50, just already set up.
Yeah, probably whenever she's not.
no. I told this was it's probably in my
If she can figure it out.
little
no?
bio. Like I missed her
Very
no
very
show.
gentle soul.
Like
Kind of tender soul.
Yeah,
My
it's a
mom
bit of
does
a
that
it's a
meme
bit of a
now.
hill I'm
Big
willing to
Brother
die on.
standard
Like, but I
class,
do see a difference between romance and like a hookup. Like if you're like
She's like, ask TV. Oh, she's using a different search engine.
Yeah.
no, I'm a no. Like I just think this is one of those things where it's
I
like
know,
you
I know.
completely understand
That's what I
why
said.
people
Sometimes I
fall
can
in
get
love
a
in a
good
situation like this because it's
not
like
good at
you're
that, like,
doing
in the crack.
nothing but like talking
Yeah, I
about
don't- I
like
don't-
things that matter because it's like
Yeah, yeah.
you can't
I
talk
think
about
also,
brands,
like,
you can't
I
talk
used to
about
never
like
be good at
you know
that.
certain
That person
celebrities, whatever. You can't talk about
any
pop
other social
culture.
group.
Like
So
during
you're just like you're literally like
And there's
By
a lot-
turning it
yeah,
very
there's a lot
quickly
of
about family,
that are
like deep
type A
emotions, like
personality, like,
the,
"Hi,
the highs, the
right?"
lows,
And
and
then
so
it's
like you
almost
get
like
it.
they're
You're
like,
like,
"Whoa,
wow, that's like infatuated.
let me just take a
Like,
second
wow.
and
So
see what I
like,
do,
but
but
no,
sometimes
I'm
it's
Mr.
too
No
long, right?
Showmance. I
they-
said I was like, listen, you guys can
somebody
put an
has-
absolute like my type to a T. I'm their type to a T.
keep trying to remind
Just like
myself that.
you know, nothing but like
Everyone
love
needs
eyes.
to be-
There's no
everyone
chance. And like it is an anchor of my time in here that I'm putting down and like. Yeah, I'm not playing the game for.
Yeah, it's tough. Well, you spend a lot of time preparing for like that, right? And then, but you're good for another week, bud.
So your week was 6
It was 6, yeah.
and usually 7.
Yeah, I think
What
so.
are the days in Canada? Like, I thought it was Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday.
No, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay, yeah, that's the
But isn't it?
I swear it used to be Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, or something.
Isn't it Wednesday, Thursday? No,
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, every week.
we premiered on Wednesday. So
Yeah.
we didn't have an episode tonight.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause it was live. Yeah, so
yeah, they're
Wednesday,
live, yeah.
Thursday, Sunday.
Wednesday, Thursday. No.
Like
Monday.
that
Just gonna
thing?
start Monday.
Oh, now
Like-
it's Monday instead.
The comp we did, they probably started it and say good night, I guess, and they're gonna finish it at the next one.
But we didn't have an episode this Monday.
No.
Monday that just happened.
No, trust me. I'm
So like
I got a few
basically, like,
less things, you know. what I'm
unless they
saying?
watch the live feed and stuff, like my family and they don't even know I won yet.
Yeah, right. They won't even know you won yet.
Unless they watch live feed.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right? Like
That's
normally
right.
they
Next
would have
week.
started that com and say, well,
That's right.
have a good night and leave, right? Yeah,
Well,
fine.
I'm
Just-
sure.
My-
Do you think
depending
your
with-
wife would have
my-
live feeds?
My wife used to watch that. She's gonna watch this year for sure, but like depending on if she's working or not. She works 12-hour shifts, so like
is she? What does she do?
a nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
but-
used to be a nurse in a jail, but now she like just when I came here, she switched to move back to the hospital.
Nice.
Yeah, but if she does watch and sees you sleeping in the room, then she'll have a pretty good
Yeah.
idea, right? But
Yeah.
but she won't get to watch the comp until Monday.
Yeah,
Or
I don't
something
know
like
if
that.
she's gonna.
Who knows?
If I were, let's say, be here. I don't know if I would want to know like
No?
before like watching a show.
Yeah.
Nah, she's gonna
Did you
watch
do that?
live
It might ruin it.
There's no way that she's not gonna watch the live feed for 3
Yeah, I know, I
4
need-
days.
I
Like,
hope
she's
I-
gonna
I
be
hope
on.
there's a
She
day
told
that
me
we
I'm
she's
gonna
gonna
ask
be on
tomorrow
that.
that
Yeah,
entire
yeah,
morning
of
when I
course.
get my tattoo.
Like if it
back.
was her whole job,
they're
that she had
supposed- you could ask
to
for,
kill, she could
yeah,
watch on her
shaving.
phone. and stuff.
Yeah, because
But
I asked for
now at the
I
hospital,
asked them
I
tonight,
don't think she'll be able to
I
be on
was
her
like, I
phone.
need
So
to tone my
she
hair.
works
Like, usually
one
I need to
week,
comb my
5
hair
days out of
and
7,
a little
12-hour
bit.
shifts.
Yeah.
so
And
she'll be
I
able
just
to-
asked in the diary room, I was like,
She nurse,
so
yeah.
is it just
She,
that 90
she used to
minutes
work in the jail.
a week?
She worked at the
It
hospital.
takes
She left that to
takes
go to
me
the
3
jail.
hours.
She was a
If I have
nurse
to
there.
fully bleach
And
my
now,
hair,
like,
Yeah.
it
that's-
takes me like 2,
after
3 hours.
she transferred back to go to the
Yeah,
hospital.
I'll ask tomorrow.
Just so I know.
But like
yeah.
when she was
I'm like,
Yeah,
that would be
I
nice.
need a
You know, if I
haircut.
can, like, it's like, yeah, you want a little haircut.
somebody
Yeah,
cut
like,
it.
all my
Somebody had
tattoos
like
are
a
gone.
broken leg or a heart attack.
Where do your
They called
tattoos go up to in the back?
911. She
All the way
wasn't
up here.
busy.
Way up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Depending on the night, whenever they had
And even the
transfers,
sides,
they had
yeah.
a bunch of-
Goes all the
Yeah,
way
I
up
saw
here.
that. These are really
chasing
like
them from
this is
another
something
jail.
that.
Yeah,
this is kind of
I mean,
the
or
ideal
somebody
of
like
something
just
that I want
kid
to
injury.
Yeah, and
That
well,
happened.
like he
At
did the
first,
same
she
thing on
had
each
another
eye, but
night,
like
she
a
was just
different
walking
shape
next
of
to
it.
Cool.
And even the
But, like,
flowers, like
recently
one
there
is
was,
like
you know, you
the
got
dark is
transferred
inverted
for
on the other
COVID.
other
They
one.
were the
So
designated jail like for another jail.
Yeah,
Like
no,
yeah,
it's
just in
nice.
case they
I
transfer.
like it.
I need to get. I just.
Wow. I never knew that they did
need to
that.
win.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, they had one place that they put them all in.
Yeah.
You know, that
all
tested
I'm
positive.
asking.
Yeah.
How much you pay an hour for?
Like usually, like when it's my partner, it's like I usually pay him around
See?
$100 an hour. But
Jan's
it's
on the way.
like normally like around
Your Cubs.
130 to
Ooh.
140.
It's not bad. That's
Ooh,
pretty
hold
good.
on. Here comes
It's around there, like
contagious.
130-ish.
Yeah. It just
Jan?
depends, like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, what,
I know.
especially
I'm
like, if
good.
you're doing something that like
okay,
they
okay.
really enjoy too.
What are they usually?
That's the one.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You
Even
see
if you
somebody
say it
on
at
you, you're
work,
gonna.
Sometimes I watch.
Yeah, like,
There's
I want a
what
bunny
videos
rabbit,
like
like,
just
like,
Yeah.
on that
Isn't
one
that
thing
they
when you watch
enjoy
videos.
doing?
There's
also helps out. And if you were going
a
to
video
the-
like they
that's
go in
where the
public.
sport
It's
time,
kind of like
right?
a prank or something, right? They go in
I
public
like
and
him.
they
He's
yawn,
very good. He's passionate
right?
too.
And
So
then they see how many strangers like
Yeah,
get the yawn, like this, like big,
Yeah,
and then like all of a sudden like people walking by like.
you see how it could
yeah.
black
It's
and
the-
gray.
and you put like 15 of those in
forgetting
a
it
row.
happens,
It's
man.
one of the
Is it
funniest things I've ever
it's
seen in
old.
my
Yeah,
life.
it's like a social experiment.
Yeah,
Like there's one for example.
Oh, yeah,
where-
there's one coming up there.
there's one. There's one.
Please go to the doctor.
Martin?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see,
Spike
buddy.
Hills.
There's like a doctor's office and like everyone is like paid actors except like one person who's there for the actual appointment. And they get so
Yeah.
what they do, there's like a ding and then everybody just stands up during the ding and sits down for like no reason whatsoever.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, so like they just do it like it's like ding, and then everyone stands like every 10 minutes, and then the person who's there who's not on the appointment like is sitting there, and then just like after like 4 or 5 dings, they just start
Yours.
sitting down
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
for no reason. But the thing is, I feel like I start doing that too. I feel like I would.
Well,
too.
yeah, like it's what's that called? Obviously, it's like a type of theory, but like it's like it's obviously like group,
not
it's like group
follow,
mentality, like
mentality, I think
yeah.
that would make sense.
Herd mentality. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I've seen that so much at like the professional sports teams I used to work at. I used to like literally shepherd people into the building. Oh my God. It was like so funny like to watch people like try to figure things out. They're like, where's like gate 6? And I'm like, oh, it's like the big 6 and then the big 5. It's like that's gate 6, you know? And like whatever, some people don't know, but like they'll like, be standing like under it, you know? And be like, oh, I can't find like gate 6. I've been looking around and like looking at it. I'm like, it's right there. And people also follow what other people do. There was one time there was a line for like a giveaway, and it was like 5 different lines, and the lines were like and they went like this. And the line in the middle had 3 people in it, and there was hundreds of thousands of people in line for this bobblehead. Like down the block, down the road, and this one that had 3 people in it.
Come
3
on.
people, I swear to God. Because people are heard, they follow what other people
Yeah,
do.
they're
and
like,
they just-
obviously this is the right thing. I don't want to lose my
yeah.
spot.
Yeah, and they're all, so they literally, like, they all go like this, right? So they went around, and I stand there, and I walked out, and I look at the lady who's sitting there in a lawn chair, who'd been there since whatever, 6 a.m.
devrais,
She's laughing at me, she's like, yeah, I don't know.
Tu es plus créatif que moi, you're more creative than
So
me.
I'm like,
but
guys,
how
there's a
the heck
line
can
here,
we
there's
train
3
our
people
back
on this
in
line,
here
and everyone
without
starts poking
weight?
their heads. They're like, moi,
I just
moi,
chin up.
moi.
I
They're
don't
looking
know
out, and
where.
then
Or
like, they all run to the line.
Yeah.
and
push up
closer.
my chest.
It's like, so, I think,
Good night.
Be something low, like I need a real
was
chin
like
up, but
4.
like if I do it at an angle,
I think
like
yeah,
I mean like something like this, and then just be like native, but
it's kind of like that music festival that all those people got.
oh, got hurt at
That other side.
Mentality,
This-
like, it's like
look.
the mentality of
Yeah.
oh, it's
Check
fun,
this
we
out,
can
check
break
this
down
out.
these barriers, we can do this. Yeah. That's
Like,
somebody else's
you pull,
job,
like-
right?
Margie.
Like, anything
Oh,
that
no.
makes you smile,
No,
yeah,
no,
those
no.
types of things are-
Yeah, but
No, no, no.
That might snap through, yeah.
Oh, good for
Yeah,
you.
stop that.
There's enough of these that I think he'd be good.
You said you did that before?
Yeah, I just asking you, do you think there would be a way we could train our back without weights
So upset that we
in
got
here?
knocked out so early.
Pardon?
I said I'm so upset we got knocked out so early.
Yeah. I know.
Well, tomorrow we might have the gym.
Pardon?
Did I actually distract you?
No, not you.
Oh, okay. Was it someone else?
Yeah, kind of, but it's not their fault, right? Like that's the name of the game,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Like I feel bad about the Jace one, obviously, but
Yeah.
like, I mean, like I was saying, you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
felt the decision just like was in my hands, and I wanted to make the right one.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm feeling fine about it. I can only go up from here.
See? Yeah, I was like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody's trying to like rock any big boats this week. I open, we'll see. And then
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
it's just this is the first week. This is the first week that like for me that I guess for you too that I haven't been safe. So
Are you still? Do you think you're gonna try to? I mean, you mentioned who your like, targets were. Yeah, so you mentioned who your targets were to me. We also don't have to talk about this.
and
right
they
now, if you
changed, but they changed it. Like they're not even. I don't even know if they're targets in my head. I'm just like those are the people that I'm like, oh, I could like
Yeah.
if I want, but
But not this week.
no. And and the thing is like I could care. Like I'm like I could care less. Like I'm just chilling
Yeah.
right
yeah.
now.
No, yeah.
I just want to make connections, and like that's what I keep saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then I just feel like I think what happened to me last week is that like it drives me nuts that people are just like so like not saying, and I guess that's their game, like just not saying anything. And I was just like
Like to use for
just no to like what they wanted. I'm just like a person that's like I've had all my exes that are always I'm like, what do you want? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, what do you just tell me what you want? Like, I just told you what I
Are
want.
those the kind of people that you go for usually, where it's like they're in they're so
Yeah, well,
indecisive
'cause it's
that-
always the opposite of me. Because I'm always like, I tell people what I want, except when it comes to like fast food or like food. Like, I never know what I want for food.
Yeah, but like in other things of your
Yeah.
life, you're just like you're so confident in like who you are and what you want.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But I guess it showed today that I was like, I probably get good at these carnival challenges. I don't get distracted. Real.
You already had a tea. I'm gonna grab
Yeah,
one.
go grab it.
And come back. I want one of these for me, or is it Marty's? Sorry.
If you put them on the other side or something, or like barricaded.
Thank you.
Did you want a tea?
We already had one. But they already had one.
No, I'm gonna skittle bop over there though. I think it's hazel. Is that the hazelnut flavored one? That's hazelnut flavored. I don't know if you want that. But maybe you do. Is it? Have I told you all the boys about castrating sheep? Have I told you my castrating sheep story?
I meant like more like, you know, high five stories.
Oh, you don't think that's fun?
Briefly.
Okay, funny story.
Is it safe?
Funny story.
Wait.
Just like,
barely
just any like cool
barely
experiences about growing up.
Did I tell you about the runaway game that we used to play as kids?
Huh?
It's a really short story. All we used to do is I love my bow and arrow.
Yeah.
I like grew up like bow and arrow.
But the, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So stupid. So stupid. Yeah, I don't know if we have a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Like, I'm thinking like funny stories on the farm. Like we have a lot of funny stories on the boat. Like just like my family getting
was
too
trying-
drunk
yeah,
and
it was
stuff
on
like
the
that
spot.
to like drive the boat home and like me and my cousin being too scared to use like the motor of the boat. So we like
I think that's
paddle.
yours.
Like we paddle up like a boat, like a speedboat.
Yeah.
It's a weird color.
So odd.
Just so that you
Yeah,
guys
that's
know,
getting green.
That's
just so
yeah.
you guys know when I
dirty.
take my pill, I say I'll wait until the guy goes to bed and say, oh, they're supposed to be in bed right now.
Please stop talking about production.
Oh, I guess you did.
Just to let you know that. I think
We're just waiting for the laundry.
Just waiting for the laundry. Yeah.
So, anyways, about your farm experience.
Yeah. Have you ever castrated a sheep?
No.
I can't say I have.
Castrated a sheep?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was my
you know,
first.
maybe.
That was my very first job.
Wow.
So you get this little gun.
did more than one?
What? Yeah, I think I got a dime or a quarter or whatever for each sheep. But I was a really small kid. Like I was like 4.5 feet. Like I was so small.
Yeah.
So you just like.
How
so
old?
like,
How old?
What?
How old?
Like I think I first started when I was like 9 or something like
Okay,
that.
that's pretty young.
And it was just fun because I liked that sheep were bigger than me and I could just flip them over and it was like, yeah. But you get this little gun, it has an elastic band on it, flip them over, get it around there, click the button, it goes around and then they run away and then eventually they just fall off.
Wow.
Because it's so
Yeah,
tight.
because the blood circulation stops going there.
Oh,
Have you ever seen what the rubber bands look like?
And the skin like heals itself.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah,
oh my god,
Wow,
I can't
crazy.
even find anything. It's so small. Like the rubber
What?
bands are literally like this big.
Yeah, it's
This
brutal.
big.
Wow.
But why? But why?
Why? Because it's because like, would you rather like? I'd rather that, I guess.
No,
Like,
but wouldn't you rather the sheep like procreate?
no, because you do like you want your biggest and strongest sheep to be doing it.
It's
So
like,
you're not gonna
you're-
let
it's
all
like
the
natural
boys keep-
selection, but
Wow,
like
so you like-
unnatural selection.
Yeah, it's unnatural selection.
Okay.
Well, they naturally select.
It's eugenics.
Oh, eugenics. That's the word.
The biggest and strongest. Wow.
But like you get a big sheep, that's when you want to procreate.
Yeah.
Read that again?
What do you
Put the sheep
feed
over there,
them?
like,
Make sure
come
they're
on.
good.
It's average.
What?
What did you say?
Everyone's looking at everyone. I don't know what's going on.
Somebody said something.
Yeah, I heard.
I mean, it wasn't us.
I mean, I was
I
just
didn't
talking about.
understand.
I was just talking about the farm.
Oh, maybe it was because too graphic or something. I don't
I
know.
don't think that's
No.
that's a job that people do every day.
Maybe it was for somebody in the room.
That's not
It's true.
PG.
Yeah, it's,
People
it's,
need
it's
to-
some people's realities.
Yeah.
Some
But and
people's
the
realities,
thing
yeah.
that I always get so frustrated about is like people that eat meat their whole lives and then but they've never seen how animals are slaughtered or anything like that. Like I grew up understanding where my food came from and like I think that's one of the most important things that when you don't separate the living thing that you are like taking a life from and then eating instead of it just being like, oh well, I just buy it at the supermarket, it's just a product.
Right.
I'm like, no. That's the thing that freaks me out all the time with like ground beef is I was like, how many, like when you buy it from the store, I'm like, how many cows are in this? Like with my ground beef growing up, I like knew it was like I knew it was one cow, right?
Won't want to eat ground beef anymore.
Yeah. And there's some stuff I'd rather not know. But
Yeah,
it's
that's
good.
what I mean.
It's good. It is
I don't
good.
want to know what's in the hot dog.
I think. Oh, hot dog definitely not. It's good to know.
actually,
so you can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like have a little bit of knowledge, right? Of knowing where your food comes from, and I think that's like the most important thing.
I know you've got like multiple nationalities in your background. The grandparents that own the farm, were they?
No, so they don't own the farm. My
like-
grandfather owns an acreage, and he has like a bunch of next door neighbors. Yeah, so it's like he just has cats.
Those are a handful.
He only has one cat now, thank God. But my mom just bought him a new cat.
Oh, no. Keep adding.
Well,
Cats?
the thing is, they keep getting like they're like he's getting like light cats, like really like light colored cats. They keep getting like picked up by hawks and stuff like that.
Jeez.
But now
Like
now
they're
he
out
just
there,
Fire safety,
there.
yeah.
yeah. So now he's just got one new cat at 83 years old. My mom bought him a cat, and I was like, Mom, like if both of you, I'm not putting knock on wood, but I'm like if both of you die in the next 10 years. I'm gonna have 3 cats. I told you that after Calvin passed away, I want to like that's my cat. I'm like I want to travel. I want to do some things. But right now I like having a cat that like keeps me grounded in one space instead of being like the transient person that I am. And but then now if both of them pass away, then I have have 3 cats.
Yeah.
3 freaking Siamese cats.
So much.
Comme ceux qui en annoncent comme un manger de chien, maintenant, ils voient un chien dans des vies, ils jump, ils voient sa vie, ils voient un chien.
Always, just for no reason.
Ouais, comme qui
All Kayla talks to me over the video app.
Ça, il te reconnaît, ça veut dire?
Yeah, Calvin's just loud.
Ben, j'assume probablement.
But everything's good.
Yeah, he thinks he can find you if you keep me outside.
Peut-être la gang, mais je fous le chien.
I wish Calvin could write me a letter.
Just put their paw print.
It'd be like,
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah.
Translate.
Where the fuck
are you? Yeah. Where's my kibbles? The kitty litter's dirty.
Yeah, Kayla's like, I'm not gonna give Calvin wet food in the morning. I was like, he's gonna beat you up. I was like, that cat loves his food.
I learned so much about cats just from having like my little
What
kitty.
made you get a cat?
Well, me and my ex got the cat together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big
And
mistake.
I mean, I wasn't that keen on it, but and then it kind of started growing on me, and then when we went our separate ways, I ended up keeping the cat,
Nice.
and then
Yeah, that's nice.
just kind of it worked. And then I was like Bentley, and then I made a little page for Bentley, and and then I was like, okay, Bentley's my cat.
That's sick.
Like, oh, I love this thing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is cool. I was like, you want to take a picture with me, Bentley? No problem. We're taking one.
Exactly. Okay.
I was like, it's only been 2 weeks since we've posted together. Well, Bentley's cool though, because like Bentley behaves a little bit like a dog for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like will just like respond to things I say sometimes, and like will race me down the stairs. Like I'll literally be like, hey Bentley, we're gonna wait, we go. Like just like run down the stairs, and it's just like.
You ever won that race?
No. But lately he's been like, I already know, like, I'll spank you, like, you know, like you tell, like he'll give it to like the halfway through, and I'm like in socks about to like die, like hitting the stairs, and I get to, I'm like, yes, and Bailey's just like, like midway through, I'm like, hey, why are you playing with me? Why'd you stop? Like I had to start.
I forgot that regular cats can do that stuff, like run downstairs. Calvin has cataracts, so he can't see properly. So every time he walks down the stairs, like 1 step at a time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was hanging out with my friends before he left here, and I was like, they have 2 cats, and I'm just watching them jump around on shit and like go all these places. I was like, oh right.
Oh, that's how cats behave.
That's what cats are supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's why I just
have a nuisance in my house.
De?
Cat food and like litter and all that stuff. They all use the same litter box.
Only one.
J'étais quand même assez tanné. Là.
Right. Well, yeah, I think it's
I have one. If my 83-year-old grandfather, my mom that like just got diagnosed with diabetes, die, then I get 3 cats.
They each have one.
My mom has two.
Ouais, c'est ça.
And then she got she just got a new one, and then she got
Une
my
chance que tu
grandfather
disais
one.
tout le temps son nom là, parce que
Well,
j'oubliais
that
qu'elle
puts
était
you
là.
at 4 cats then.
That would put me at 4 cats.
Yeah.
Fait
if,
que tu m'avais dit que
like Calvin,
je
Calvin's
mais
like
je pense
9,
pas qu'elle est
so
encore là.
I don't know how much longer
Ah,
that little.
je vais rester en
That little fighter?
À la
That
fin,
little
j'étais
fighter
comme
will
cette
go.
année, puis mon cou,
Couple more,
faisait
3 or 4 years.
mal.
So
I kinda
like
fucked up a
he
bit
just got
parce
mouth
que
surgery recently.
j'allais me pencher
And
pour mon
my-
cou, la balle est partie de l'autre bord, puis après, je suis
Not
comme...
great, but like it's the only thing. It's the only thing that.
Mm.
It's the only thing that he's ever like costed me a lot of money for. My mom automatically was like,
C'est quand je parlais.
Jay,
Ouais.
Une fois, j'ai parlé comme
like
un
a
petit peu
farm
comme
kid.
Je faisais bien,
Time to put him down. And I was like, no. I was like, if it was cancer, like maybe. But I'm like,
Something
it's just,
terminal.
but like, it's just, he's getting missing a couple teeth. And I was like, he's costing too much money. Just get a new cat. I was like,
comme des lignes.
Well, town to cook cats, man.
Ça, c'était le great run.
Cat's like, Mauer? Just cats has got a
À un point,
cavity.
j'aurais
like
été
Mauer?
je regardais entre mes jambes,
has bad back
les lignes
legs.
de la balle me dérangeaient, je me pliais sur le but de la balle. Ouais, c'est comme... C'est quand elle commence à rouler, mais dès qu'elle commence à rouler, un bord, je frappe l'autre bord.
Bon, mais c'est ça que moi je faisais. Tu sais qu'elle décollait, je la faisais à l'autre bord. Elle décollait, je la faisais à l'autre bord. Si jamais elle décollait plus loin, et là, je la frappe tout de suite, je la laissais salir plus loin.
Oh, water bottle.
Comme je changeais de tempo avant qu'elle change de bon.
good night. Thanks for being so emotional
Night,
with
guys.
us and being vulnerable. I really love seeing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks for trusting us all.
That's what it's all
I'm gonna
about.
finish this down here.
Get it, Queen.
Yes, thank you.
Bonne
Yeah, I
nuit.
broke my leg.
Moi aussi.
So I have like just a little pain right
Yeah,
here.
je vais
Oh, no. From the event?
Yeah, from how long I was on there. From all the work I did.
Sorry?
Enjoy your sleep in your HOH.
Thanks.
I'm not doing dishes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know it was a race, bro. Come on, allow me.
Too slow.
Come on, allow me.
Too slow.
Jay, come here quickly first.
2 minutes.
No. Good night. Good night, fellas. Good night, good night.
Good night.
Oh, I just wanted to tell you before we get in there. You're
What?
sometimes you take a little bit to the bed. Just a
Yeah,
tad.
I'm just need to clean tomorrow. Look at that shower.
Oh, the showers are disgusting.
Yeah.
I'll use my Sonicare. Philips Sonicare.
Oh, like everyone's down in there. Yeah, exactly.
I got you. Yo,
Right. Wait, who? Huh? Jazz? Oh, good, yeah. Whatever you want. Yeah. I'm good either way. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. There's lots of time.
For real. No. Absolutely.
Yeah. You're good. We'll tell you. Not interested? Yeah. Game on. You have a lot of support, so you're, yeah, of course.
If you do nominate Jay, you're gonna have to get real good at saying they them. If you do nominate Jay, you're gonna have to get real good at saying they them. There's gonna be a lot of footage and that kind of stuff. So you have to be very. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Them.
You did that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. With the cameras on you, yeah.
What a dumb time to do laundry. What the fuck was this?